Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since I do car walk around video. So now it's 2022. So in 2022, presenting to you the first model I'm going to review, which is the 2012 Volkswagen Tiguan 2.0 TSI 4Motion. So for your information, this Tiguan right here is the first generation. Volkswagen call it the Tiguan Mark 1. And the particular model right here is the Mark 1 facelifted model. So in today's video, I'm going to make a full walk around video and show you what's about this Volkswagen Tiguan Mark 1 and its CBU from Germany back when it's new. One interesting fact about this Tiguan Mark 1 right here is when you want to pop open the hood, the bonnet opening is actually on the passenger side instead of at the driver's side, because this car is basically a left-hand drive vehicle when it was in Germany. So when convert to right-hand drive, the engineers forgot to convert this bonnet release right here. So we need to pull it from the passenger side. You pull once only. Now let's start from the engine bay first before we go through the exteriors. So the engine right here is using a 2-liter TSI direct injection turbo engine. So this is the high-spec variant of the Tiguan Mark 1 in Malaysia. There's also a 1.4-liter which are offered in the lower spec of this Tiguan right here. So the transmission that's paired to this 2-liter TSI engine is a 7-speed wet clutch dual clutch transmission. So basically it's more reliable than those in the 1.4, which gets the 6-speed dry clutch DSG. So the power output of this 2-liter TSI is actually around 200 horsepower and 280 Newton meters of torque, which are more than enough for a family SUV like this. So right now, let's go through the exterior of this 2012 Volkswagen Tiguan Mark 1. Okay, so let's start from the headlight right here. So this being a facelifted model, basically the headlight have been revised from the pre-facelift, which gets the halogen headlight. But in this Mark 1 facelift, you get bi-xenon LED projector headlights right here, together with this LED daytime running light. This is the similar headlight unit you can find in the Mark 6 Golf GTI model. And this is your high beam, this is your normal bulb signal indicators. So this being a facelifted model, basically the whole front have been revised, so it has a more fresher look than the pre-facelift Tiguan. So right here you get this front grille right here, together with 4 chrome stripes right here, together with this Volkswagen badge. And it does not come with any sensors, so it does not come with any advanced driver assist system. And you do get a headlight washer down here, and this is your front fog lights. And the bumper right here, it sort of looks like the R-line body kit to me, and it does have some chrome linings. So right here, this is the rain sensing wiper. So basically it has automatic wipers. Okay, now it's a bit raining, so I'm gonna make it fast. So as for the rim, you get 17-inch measure in 235 55 R17, and this is a single tone multi-spoke rim together with the front ventilated disc. Rear is solid disc, so basically it has all-round disc brake. And this is the side profile of the Mark 1 Volkswagen Tiguan. To me, it actually looks far more nicer looking than the Mark 2 Tiguan, which are a bit too boxy in my liking. And the side mirror right here, when you unlock the car, you do get welcoming light right here. It's finished in normal bulb, and you do get LED signal indicators. So this being a SUV, basically it has a roof rack, which are pretty sturdy, and you do not get a sunroof. And one interesting fact about Volkswagen or Audi is, as you can see, the roof right here. Normally in normal cars like BMW or Mercedes, you get a rubber strip right here because that's their welding point. But Volkswagen or Audi is using a laser welding system, so as you can see, it's welded pretty nicely and neat, so it do not require the rubber strip running through on the roof. This being a crossover SUV, you get some plastic cladding down here, and the plastic cladding is wrapped around till the chassis right here. So let's say you bring the car for off-road, you open the door, the mud won't stick on the parts right here. So you get down the car, your pants won't get dirty. And you do not get keyless entry for the Tiguan back in 2012. And the fuel cap also, typical German cars or European car, you press to open. As for the rear, so the rear you get normal bulb type taillights, and these taillights are similar design as you found in the Mark 6 Golf. Your bulb type signal indicators, this is the variant 2 liter 2.0 TSI. 4Motion signifies this car is all-wheel drive. And the reverse light is underneath here, pretty small light, and you do get rear parking sensors together with some plastic cladding right here to make the car look more rugged. And the wipers, you do get rear wipers, and this car does not come with the rear spoiler, but it's integrated with this third LED brake light. This is your dual exhaust tip. So overall, this car looks pretty decent in my opinion. But back in 2012, this car is definitely handsome looking. Okay, so now let's get inside the car and see what are the specs of this Mark 1 Tiguan facelift. So right here for the driver's seats, you get powered seat. This is your power lumbar support, seat position, seat height, and your seat back. And you do not get the door seals, it's just a normal plastic. So now let's get inside the car. Open up the aircon. Okay, let's start from the doors. So the doors closing are pretty solid, and this is your door lock. You get it for the driver's side only. And this door handle right here is made of metal, so it's pretty solid to open and close. And right here you do get some silver linings. This is your power window buttons. All 4 window in this car gets automatic in both direction. This is your side mirror adjustment. You fold to this side to fold the side mirrors in. So right here, typical Volkswagen, they have the best door bins, and actually here you can put a full size door bottle. And this grip handle right here is pretty sturdy, and the build are also pretty solid, even though this is a 9-year-old car. So right here you get some leather padding which are pretty plush, and this part right here, the door panels right here are also finished in soft touch plastic. And down here, interesting fact about this Tiguan is you do get the organ pedal. In the Mark II Tiguan is the hanging type, so in my opinion this type of pedal is pretty comfortable when you are traveling long journeys, because you just put your feet like this while you're traveling on highway. And this pedal right here also have a kick down button. You push all the way down, there's a button right here that's to activate the most performance of the engine. So typical German cars, the headlight controls are actually located right here, and it's the twist type, not those in the Japanese car. It's the one on the steering column. On the Tiguan, this houses your cruise control as well as your signal indicators. It's on the left side. The right side is actually your wiper controls, and you do get automatic function for the wipers and as well as headlight. So let's move into the steering wheel. So this steering wheel is the same steering wheel you can find in the Volkswagen Passat. It together comes with the pedal shifter, which are pretty small but it's totally functional. And the meter right here are also found in most Volkswagen vehicle. You can cycle between those information by pressing these buttons right here. Travel time, fuel economy, range, distance, speed. This is your digital speedometer. The most important part is the oil temp. So moving to the dashboard are wrapped in pretty soft touch material, as well as this part right here. You do get a small tray right here. You can put your smart tag or cards or phone holder as well. And for the aircon vents, it's rather interesting because only the Tiguan has this kind of design. You do not get it in the Passat, the Polo, the Golf. So for me, it's pretty interesting and pretty cute because the elements are in round. So you do get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 rounded air-con vents. You can adjust the amount of air they want to blow. And the steering wheel in the Tiguan Mark 1 is tilt and telescopic. So you can find the perfect driving position for the Tiguan as well. So moving to the center dash, you do get a multi-information display, but it do not come with Bluetooth. It only has normal radio or the CD changer. The media, as you can see, do not come with a Bluetooth. It's a phone. The setup, you get your radio, media system, traffic information, and display. The center dash right here, the design are not to say boring, but it's pretty conservative because if you know Volkswagen, you know their designs are in towards the more conservative side. And these are your climate control system. Volkswagen call it the Climatronic. As you can see, if you close, it will say Climatronic off. If you want the on back, just press the off again. So you get dual zone climate control system. This is your heated seat, which are not necessary in Malaysia weather, but it has. And this is your different modes: automatic air circulation, rear defrost. This is your fan speed. Your dual, automatic, and air conditioning on and off. So down here you do get a little bit of space, and it is rubberized, so you can put your phones inside. It won't slide off. And right here you do get a storage space with the ashtray and a cigarette lighter. Pretty solid. Pretty solid cover. Right here also are rubberized. This is to turn off your traction control, your card holder. So at the gearbox right here is using a 7-speed dual clutch transmission. Volkswagen name it the DSG, which are wet clutch, not dry clutch. So the mechatronic problem will be lesser than those in the 1.4, which gets the 6-speed DSG dry clutch. So if you want to drive, put your foot on the brake and press one buttons right here. You do get sport mode. In sport mode, you can control your gear while using this pedal shifter. As you can see, S1 means it is engaged in first gear. So if you want to put into manual mode in this gear shifter, put into D, push on the left, and you can upshift and downshift. And if you want to put into reverse, you do get a reverse camera, but since it's an old car, so the resolution is pretty decent. And you do get a 4Motion right here, and you do get electronic parking brake together with the auto hold function. And you do get some cup holders with the lid right here. And this is the armrest, and the armrest you can adjust in many angles so that you can find a comfortable placement for your hand. If you open it, it reveals a 12-volt socket and a media in. I suppose this is the aux jack. And you also can slide in and out if you want to. And the glove box right here is rather big in my opinion, as well as a light right here and a pen holder. This thing right here is to turn off the passenger airbag if you want to put your ISOFIX seats right here. And the headrest right here also can adjust forward and back. Let's get to the rear seat, shall we? So this is the door opening of the rear door. Pretty wide, so it gives you an easy access inside the car. So let's close it. Pretty solid doors. So right here you can see some cost optimization going on, because in the front door is actually finished in soft touch material, but this part is finished in hard plastic. But it's those high quality hard plastic, so your hand won't feel pain when you touch it or you press it. This is your window controls. This is your speakers. You do get some soft touch material right here. Grip handle, silver panel. So this is the party piece of the Tiguan, because in the Mark II Tiguan, you also have this table right here. You can put your drinks and you can put your phones right here when you want to watch movie, or you want to put your McDonald's, your cheeseburger right here to eat. you do get for the both side. Right here you do get rear aircon vents, also finished in rounded aircon vents. A 12-volt socket. Underneath here is a small cup holder. And for the seat right here, you can adjust the angle by pulling the strap right here. There's a strap. You can pull it. You can adjust the seat back angle. This is the most backward angle. And the seat right here, you can adjust the position as well. You can push forward and back if you want to maximize the boot space behind. And you do get 3 individual headrests. The armrest, you need to pull this strap, but it's finished in hard plastic. And you still get 2 cup holders. So now let's check out the boot. You press this lever right here to pop open the boot. And inside right here is pretty generous size. As you can see, we get a box right here and do get some nettings. Down here you do get a space saver spare tire and some toolkit. You get a lever, you get a hooks and a light and 12-volt socket. So actually the boot space is well organized in my opinion. And also you can fold down the rear seat by pulling the strap. As I mentioned, the seat folds 60-40 split. So now let's close it. Okay, so that's it for the walk around video of this 2012 Volkswagen Tiguan Mark II. So be sure to subscribe my channel, like and share my videos if you like my walk around series. And I will see you in my next video. Cheers!